Muy buenas Nintenderos, gracias a Electronic Arts hemos podido entrevistar en la Gamescom a Andrei Lazarescu, encargado y productor senior de la saga FIFA para Nintendo Switch, y actualmente se encuentra dando los últimos toques finales a FIFA 19. Hemos querido preguntarle por la posibilidad de equiparar la versión de Nintendo a otras plataformas, o las novedades de este año para Switch, entre otras cosas. Os dejamos con la entrevista.
I think if we look at last year when we had the first iteration on the platform through FIFA 18, I think the challenge was to find the right formula for Nintendo, to find the right FIFA and the right way to actually create it. Because if you remember, we chose to go with a custom built engine, so basically built the game almost in its entirety from scratch, and I think that was by far the biggest challenge, to actually find the right way to go and create that experience for the players that are going to enjoy it. And this year in 19, we basically used everything we did last year as a platform, as a base to evolve. So, and we again touched almost every area of the game. So Champions League is being featured throughout the game. We have the new kickoff mode. There's a lot of rendering and visual improvements in the game. New modes through online friendlies being added. New gameplay features. So all of the biggest challenge was in the beginning. After that, everything kind of came natural to us. Players will be able to use time finishing. The mechanic that you mentioned, you know how it works. You're able to double tap the shooting button, and if you time it right, your chances of actually hitting a good strike increase. If you miss it, then obviously the chances for it to go wide or be a pretty poor shot increase. So it's a high risk, high reward kind of mechanic that people can choose to use to better finesse their style of play, if they choose to. It doesn't take anything away from the game if you don't choose to use it, but it gives you the edge if you actually master it. I'm not closing the door on that, but with Switch being run on a custom built engine and Journey being 100% powered by Frostbite, it doesn't make it across just like that. So I'm not closing the door on that in the future. It's something we've explored in the past, and it's something that we will be keeping in the back of our heads for future use. Oh yeah, 100%. So we've heard from a lot of players that they've been enjoying FIFA 18. They've enjoyed its portability, being able to play wherever you are, being able to play Ultimate Team on the go, being able to play career mode on the go, and obviously we also added World Cup just a few months ago, and a lot more players came into the game and celebrated the biggest sporting event in the world together with the existing players. So by all means, FIFA 18 was enjoyed greatly by a lot of players. So looking forward for 19 to be at least the same. I think it's a very different hardware and very different platform versus the classic ones that we're used to, such as the PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. I think the key thing about the Switch is its versatility and its portability, and the fact that it can be enjoyed in so many ways, and its appeal is in a way broader, and with also to the audience that already has a PS4 or Xbox One, but also to a newer audience that maybe isn't necessarily at that more core, hardcore level of game. So it's a very successful platform that we've been enjoying working with, and it's been a really fruitful partnership together. Me personally, I think it's Hard question. If I look back at over the last 3 or 6 months, it's probably equal between my PlayStation 4 and Switch. If I look throughout my life, it's probably PC. Yeah, I do play a lot on PC. I don't play as much as I used to in recent years, but I was a PC gamer at first, and only then a console.
¿Qué os ha parecido, Nintenderos? ¿Vais a adquirir la versión de FIFA 19 de este año para Nintendo Switch? Hacednoslo saber en los comentarios y no olvidéis dar a me gusta y suscribiros para apoyar el canal. Un saludo y hasta otra.